Hello, my loves. It is Joey at True North here. For those of you guys who are new, I am an energy channel and an intuitive. I'm going to get a message going here from the Beyond Lemuria Oracle, okay? Just going to really open up our heart space. I'd like to call in our spirit guides, our teams of the light and of love, those that love us unconditionally, that are aligned with our highest and our best, our most powerful, our most free and loving timelines, okay? Yeah. Alrighty, Source. What do we need to get out today for this lovely group of beautiful people that are aligned with this message? Okay, right here. Sheet of the Lotus. Okay, yeah, so this is very much like, if you think of the lotus itself, it's very much like going through the thick of it and like the dark mud times, and like those heavier emotions, and like really going through the shadow work before you have like that breakthrough, and when you have that breakthrough and you finally see the light, and you're allowed to blossom and breathe, it's like a strength you've never known and an inner beauty that you've never known, and that's really what's coming through for this group. um Yeah. I'm also hearing Dahlia for some reason. Maybe that's someone's name, or maybe the flower, maybe it'll, yeah. But so the violet flame is coming through directly after. So I do have a violet flame meditation, but I am new to making meditations. I will be the first to say that. It's something that I am definitely setting the intention to get more serious about and to bring to you guys for a higher quality, for your guys' sake, just because I like to have quality things. But so the violet flame is very much about transmutation. It's very much about releasing lower vibrations, and it's a purifying and sacred energy through Saint Germain. I highly recommend Pure Rasa. She has amazing ones. If you're looking for someone other than myself, because as always, it's really not about me. I'm just genuinely thankful to be helping you guys. So it's really about whatever you feel comfortable with, like go with your heart, and don't ever, do energy work with someone that you get shifty vibes from, always listen to your intuition, because your heart is the most important thing. Yeah, so, but a lot of these lower vibrational and limiting beliefs are going to be really helpful to be stripped away by the violet flame. And I'm just seeing this eye, and it's reminding me like to it's reminding me to remind you to call in your guides, to oversee these things, to really help assist you in ways that you might not realize, like don't be afraid to physically ask for the help and say, guides, please watch my back and cover me in ways through this healing that I might not myself realize. I ask that you intuitively seek out what needs to be done throughout this healing and throughout this transmutation, because I trust that you are smarter and wiser than I. But that's why it's so important too, and I'm just saying this, to be mindful of where you're calling your energy into or from, like call it in from the highest and the best. The team of the light, yeah. Third eye, yeah. So there's very much and I just see like on the other side of this shadow work, your third eye already is very active, but I feel like there's going to be an activation like you haven't even seen coming. Like I feel like you're at like a good like 35-40%, but like this is going to be like a major activation. I'm just seeing it as like huge expansion, but also like I'm looking at this pyramid and it's just bringing me to like such a point here, and I just feel like, yeah, and I'm being led back to that other eye. So what it is, it's going to be almost like it's going to be opened to a much higher percentage. Yeah, new perspectives coming through, no doubt. Yeah, you're stepping through, and that's very much what I said about when the lotus pops through, and it's finally allowed to blossom. It's finally allowed, to be accessed. Yeah, and it's very much giving like crown chakra awakening and realizing that you're finally, connected to all that is, and all that is connected to you. Okay, and it's just very much I'm hearing like light body activation, and I'm just seeing like this Merkaba uh, in the heart center here. Yeah, and it is. It's stepping through and creating visions of love and magic, and it just major transformational energy. Yeah, and look at the lotus down there. I didn't even see that at first. But yeah, so it's very much like the blossoming, like you're stepping through into this more enlightened being, like into this more wholesome and like integrated being. Yeah, that's what it is. A more integrated being, and really leading from a place of love. And it's like I'm hearing walk in the walk. Like you're not just doing the work or like trying, like you're actually like finessing through the cycles with ease at this point. Yeah, there's been a major evolution. Okay, and this is gonna come in the form of DNA upgrades as well. There is absolutely DNA upgrades, and it's like I'm hearing the Sea of Mintaka too. That's definitely coming through. Yeah, there's lots of starseed energy. I'm actually going to read a little bit for the evolution one. 24. Yeah, growth, overcoming challenge, riding the waves of life, expanding out of a problem, thriving in new environments, unturbed. Basically says like learning how to flourish in the way of a challenge. Yeah, and it's like I'm hearing from spirit is like the ways that supported you previously, you're gonna have to find like better, more efficient ways that are more in alignment, with your coding and with your mission. And I'm just hearing like soul contracts as well. Yeah, and your inner resources, and that's really what our DNA is at the end. At the end of it is our innermost resource. Our innermost coding. Yeah, so that's really what it is. It's about evolution, evolving and learning new ways to carry yourself. And that's really what this is, that stepping through. It's like you're no longer, I feel like, viewing things from the same lens, and that's really, we've taken a lot of this weight off, but what a lot of that is it's come from a perspective shift, stepping through that threshold. And now that we have this clarity, we're able to carry ourselves in new ways. We don't have to keep beating our head off the wall. I mean, we will sometimes. Humans love to struggle. Let's talk about it. Yeah, new blueprints. Yeah, and this is very much new DNA, new light codes, very much new programming. And it's just exactly what the other one said too. It's about that stepping through and like that breakthrough moment, like where you transition and you are able to be not only received but to show up and be seen by yourself in a different way, and it's very much like giving a higher chakra alignment. And um it's like aligning with your soul star and your soul contract is what I'm hearing again. Yeah, it's aligning with your soul contract and uh the different purposes that you are meant and predestined to be on this planet for at this specific time. Yeah. Oh, and 1111. We got 3 and 8, 38 and 47. So it's 1111. Yeah. So that could definitely be, a sign for someone. There's a lot of butterflies, maybe that'll resonate. Starfish, I'm seeing. And also a hummingbird. But yeah, so this is very much, this alignment is giving you a new perspective. I'm going to follow up with a couple tarot cards here and see if there's anything else that wants to come out. Is there anything else we can follow up for with this lovely message for this group here? They actually want me to use a different deck, so that's what we're going to do. It was yelling, pick me, I'm the one. So I said, okay, fine. Ooh, shamanic healing oracle. What you know about this? Whose lip gloss is popping? Whose lip gloss is cool? But for real though, let's set the intention for this to really follow up with a clear reading, and with a message that's affirming to what just came through in the Lemurian oracle. Yeah, so there's very much like this sense of healing energy, and I'm feeling like self-care, and it's really, yeah. Hold on, let me just re-examine what I got going on here. Yeah, that the violet flame. So it's very much like a sense of like a time to really release and let go and allow the healing that needs to take place. And I just see this as like I have a sense of like really reiterating about like asking your guides to intuitively like help you with this, because I feel like there's always going to be aspects to this healing, and it's like remaining humble and open is one of the best things that you can ever do for your healing, and just realizing that the universe and guides, might have more insight than you at certain times. And while it is very, very, very important to be your own oracle and to use your own intuition and to discern from that place yourself, there's also times when to ask. Yeah. So, and what they're asking you to transmute, okay, is this anger. You're being asked to really transmute this anger and this frustration. And underneath that anger and that frustration is just passion. That's really what it is. So, yeah, and I think it's really to be mindful about how that energy affects not only yourself, but the people around you. And similarly, uh, get to the root of that issue. It's like I'm seeing the stinger, and it's like, what is the real root of the issue? Like what is actually bothering you? Yeah. And I feel like it's a lot of it is just lack of self-love, like not showing up for yourself. And it's like I feel almost like it's a throat chakra issue, like not communicating what it is that you want and what you need, and like almost like martyring. Yeah, but it's time to put in that self-love. Yeah, and what it really is it's about extending ourselves the same kindness and the same patience that we extend other people. That's a lot of it too, is like really just showing ourselves the same love, and showing up for ourselves the same way that we would for the people that we really love, you know. So, what's this home here? I'm gonna actually read on that one. I don't know that I've ever gotten some card out of this deck. Yeah, it's a homecoming of your soul, and that's what, yeah, the stepping through, yeah, this new blueprint and like the evolution. It's coming back to who you were meant to be, coming back to who you were before, you were indoctrinated into the human bullshit. That's what this really is. Yeah, all paths lead home, and whether it be a school, relationship, job, or a home, all paths can lead you back to home. And it doesn't have to be where you grew up. And family doesn't mean the people of your birth family, you know. This can just be a group of people who shares the same core values and paths. Yeah, and it's ultimately like too about finding just a safe place and setting sacred space for yourself. Yeah. Yeah. So there's very much a sense of awakened awareness coming through. So be very mindful, of like the different things that are coming to your awareness. Yeah, and be kind to them. And it's like I'm hearing find a quiet spot so you can really sit with this awakened awareness and bring the healing energy to the certain shadows. And so you can really get to the bottom and figure out what these energies are that need to be transmuted at the end of the day, like where to start, like where, like it's like layers of the onion. Yeah. Yep. And this awakened awareness and like this third eye activation, it's going to cause a massive paradigm shift. Okay, so you're going to be shedding layers. That's what I just said too. Like, see all these layers? Yeah. I mean, the truth is in the materials, as I like to say. internal explorer. It's giving very much hermit vibes. You're being asked to just go inside right now. Go inside and reconnect with yourself, okay? That's going to bring out the shift that you need. I love you guys. Have a great night or morning or whenever you see this. Is timeless. You already know that. You already know.